One of my most memorable experiences was a girl who came in who was 18, felt like the only choice she had was abortion. She had her boyfriend and her family members telling her, this is what you need to do, but she really wanted deep down to keep the child, but she thought she had no other choice. And through counseling, through sitting with her and talking about her options, through the ultrasound, she eventually chose life for her child. Alpha is a pregnancy medical clinic, and what we do is we do counseling for girls that find themselves in crisis pregnancies. One of my volunteers found out that there was a space for lease in a building, a medical building in Vacaville. We knew that that building had Planned Parenthood in it. It also had 2 other places that we actually refer clients to, Community Care Clinic and also Vacaville Imaging. So it was a great fit for us. And we know that our clients, our potential clients, are going to Planned Parenthood. So we thought, well, we'll check it out. So the board president and I went to check it out. And when we went with the realtor in the building, little did we know till we got there, because there were 2 spaces for lease. The one that he showed us was directly across the hall from Planned Parenthood, literally 3 feet from their door. And when we saw that, we thought, you know, that's got to be God. When a girl walks down the hall, the image that I got is she can go left or she can go right. And even the realtor at the time asked me if we would have a problem being across from Planned Parenthood. And I said, well, no, that's what choice is all about, isn't it? So we entered into an agreement with the landlord. The lease went back and forth a couple times. The landlord themselves wrote the lease for the building and sent it to us. I signed it and I returned it to the realtor with the check for first and last month's rent that they asked for. And then 2 days later, I received a call from the realtor. I could tell he was uncomfortable when he called me, and he said, I've never had this happen before, but the landlord actually sent your check and the lease back and said that the deal is off. When the realtor gave us a reason in his letter, he said that they didn't like the terms of the lease, even though they're the ones that wrote the lease, and that we weren't a good fit for the building. We contacted the Pacific Justice Institute to help us in this case, and now we've filed suit against them.
Nonprofit charities that help women choose life deserve to be treated fairly and equally. And that's why we at Pacific Justice Institute have filed this lawsuit, to make sure that they get exactly that kind of treatment.
Well, it's important because we had to go through the same licensing as any other medical clinic in the state of California. And yet, for some reason, Alpha is not a good fit for the building. I believe God created us, and we're given life. We were designed by a creator. We all are very thankful our mothers chose life. We feel every girl that is pregnant should be allowed to see an ultrasound of what's happening inside of her body and make an informed decision. We know that we can't make the choice for her, but we do know that with ultrasound, about 90% of clients will end up choosing life for their child.